Hello, I'm John Fox and John on the West, and there's a girl in my room. She's called Kyoko. She says, "It's so late." Well, I say, "It's so late. What happened?"
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. A favor? What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said about the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "Monkeys, cake, fish." The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked. Let's go there. Then leave the area? Yes. Why didn't I teleport? I'm not sure. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Ah, fair enough. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it didn't open. It must be locked. What was it that Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Hoo-hoo! What are you doing up, mister?
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, it's nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko.
You two? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoo, shoo. So, we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was all that just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late. We leave without checking a single thing. It's like she was trying to go somewhere while the bear was distracted or something. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, goodbye. Sure. Then that was over. But as I turned to leave... Monkey
Mukuro
cake.
Ikusaba.
Okay, damn it, I waited too long to put in silly words there. Also, apparently my silly words of choice is always monkey fish cake, which... I mean, it doesn't work if you just have the same words every time. Mukuro... I was going to say that's the name of the episode, but we don't actually have a new episode yet, do we? Mukuro Ikusaba. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Ah.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Ooh.
Watch out for her.
Ah. Adding another student makes a lot of sense as well. The end. Very good. Yeah. So that's a way of... Because if you cut down to too many people, there's not really much of a mystery in who murdered someone. You received the altar lump present. Yay? Oh, yeah, because it's the crashed laptop. 4 by Gore. Let's save our game, of course. What I should have done, and I didn't, is do...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
No, not that. What?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, that's the 4th time you've said that now.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her at some unknown time. Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Well, spoilers, man. 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. A luchador! Oh god. These names. 100 Mile Dash. I'm just going to write... In the meantime, the day after the Sakura class trial, that morning in the dining hall... So, let us begin the post-trial investigation. The usual one. Hey, didn't you make a small talk? You didn't make small talk or anything. We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? Is it this high?
Well?
This high? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse. The mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Whoa! Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Don't annoy the serial killer.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
Huh?
But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
You okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? Is the high horse standing on top of that low rock? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against,
Come on.
and yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Right. You know what? I'm going to do this manually. I'm going to look at Mappo. So, I was going to say something at the start of the episode, and I actually stopped. So I didn't have to. So I can do it now instead. So, yeah. I recorded the start of the episode twice. Because occasionally I'll look over the settings, and I've got to check to see if sound works, because occasionally just the mic gets turned off and I don't notice. But no, something... I don't know if it's better or worse. I guess it's better than that. Is the mic was peaking. And I was like, why is the mic peaking? Is that going to affect the recording? And it's because the mic had switched to, instead of the microphone, the blue snowball I use, which I'm sure, you know, I'm not a professional voice actor. I don't need better than a USB mic. A reasonably good USB mic, it's fine. Instead of using that, it's using this, which I tried to turn off. Like, literally turn off. I just want the visuals. I want no mic on that. Because the mic's awful. And luckily, I mean, this game it's a visual novel, right? So, having really bad quality John audio would have been just awful. So I'm glad I caught that. But unfortunately, there's 2 episodes of Celeste, which I also record, which weren't so lucky. For some reason, I just didn't consider the peaked audio. I might check. No, it's going to be awful. I stream at the same time. In fact, I'm streaming this. I now got it down to second nature, thankfully. But yeah, a bit grumpy that I've essentially ruined 2 episodes. Luckily with Celeste, obviously, the fun is not just my reaction, it's the gameplay, right? The quite an action visual affair. Because this is vocally important. Anyway. One thing I was going to check, and it's too late now. No, I can... I'll tell you what, I will check it. It won't take me long.
Danganronpa.
We're on. So chapter 5, chapter 6, epilogue. Yeah? Also, there's only 2 Monokuma theatres left. Even though he was insisting that we're halfway through, we gotta be near the end, surely. Alright, that's what I was getting at. I'm gonna do some school store stuff as well. And because I don't have all day, I'm just gonna put in bunches of coins. We're almost on 70%. I'll occasionally put one in. It's all repeats now, isn't it? Ooh, bloomers! Do you think, is it equal amounts of presents for everyone? Or do you think it's weighted towards the people that last longer? Feels like it's taking the mic. %75% would be neat. There's a lot of those. Yeah, I'm not patient enough to do them one at a time. Want 75% though. There we go, 75%. Let's go for 10 at once. Damn, that was 50-50. I'm going to do it again. What was that new? There we go. I wasted a lot, I know. Well, there we go. There we go, 77%.
Danganronpa.
So those changes and continue on. In fact, that's basically always how I should do that, isn't it? Go to the new floor. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. I know there's nothing ever in the classrooms, but it's nice to look at them. They've all got awful wallpaper. No more, he's so dirty. What does that say? The third one's on sale, but it's on sale for 30 quid, which is still quite a lot of money. Ooh, hello. Oh, she's not allowed to talk. Does she want to talk to me about something? Kyoko, what's wrong? She trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more on my back. Get it? Sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. Says, catch me if you can. There's despair on that one. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It's... must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. This was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
My fault again. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
Oh, sorry, that was me saying that. If you hadn't done what you did... No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eegee, squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. So this is the tragedy then.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
It's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? You just left it the way you found it. What's the meaning of this? All these gingerbread men were killed here. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It's been here for a year. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and the colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Byakuya? What about what Monokuma just told us? It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought and lost in music. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Is it 5? No. What about 12? Possibly. 12 cameras. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's not totally useless no matter what. Oh, I didn't see that. There are these white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? You know what? Fun fact. I might double check this, but I don't think they draw the white outlines for dead bodies, because they can just take photographs of dead bodies. They draw white outlines for injured people, because they need to move injured people. The only reason to draw a white outline is if you need to move the body quickly, and you need a record of where they were when they were injured. I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. I'm going to double check that though after this episode. You always see it at a scene of a murder, but like, it's quite old-fashioned. Like, if you think about even like CSI, you don't really see that anymore. I know I say CSI as if I've seen CSI in like the last 5 years. You know what I mean. I think if I think about modern mysteries, you don't really see that white outline anymore. Mainly because I think it's inaccurate. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Like Victor Meldrew. What are you doing, John? I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. I did that because I didn't want to go to the most obvious room. Raw. It's the biolab. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the lab says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something in an old cheesy horror movie. Does it? Oh yeah, I guess so. The suit of armor on display, it's extremely Japanese. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree, or a sakura, planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I've lived overseas for a long time, so this Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? And therefore inelegant? It's a straw post. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Oh look, these are going to be useful in the murder mystery. There are a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Even though this room is totally...
Hey. Indeed.
What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba.
Damn it! You got there too early again. The fish cake. Stop saying fish cake! I need a book of random words that have no cakes or fish in. It's because it's already an amusing... Like, fish cake's a thing that's made out of 2 different random things. That's why it's fun. You know, eggnog, superfluous. That's what she should have said. There you go.
The 16th student, lying hidden.
Yeah,
The one
I know,
they called
I know.
Watch out for her.
How many times do you have to flash back that? Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. I can't say anything. Her gaze darted upwards towards the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, something happened. Alright, whatever. I thought there was a previous dialogue I could access. There is previous. I swear there was... Oh well. Have I completely forgot... Am I confusing with a different game? I thought you could go over our old dialogue. So I've seen stars in someone else's game and I was like, do I have any stars? No. I guess that means that you've finished the person. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Is it 9? Is it 47? Is it -4? Just to be sure, I took a look inside the tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. I'm leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll go for some flowers to put in my room. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's going to actually take care of the lawn? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, it's the bikers gang. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizers are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Ah! What is this? That thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get that big. Is this thing for real?
Watch out!
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, blah! I'm dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty frickin' amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can heat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself. Is that where all the dead bodies have been going? Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Is this a chicken coop? Chicken co-op. What's chicken co-op doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? There used to be more, but they had to kill each other in a deadly chicken game. What they'd do is they'd run against each other, and one of them would have to dodge out of the way. They called it chicken. I thought I was being clever, alright. They're just regular chickens. Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs, or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Step away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto. Yeah, I love these guys, little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them. There's exactly 5. That's important. Remember that. Exactly. 5, you know. The number that comes after 4 and before 6. No more than 7. Oh, if I could remember my Monty Python quotes, I would certainly be quoting it right now. But I'm crap at remembering quotes. You know, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power. Refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel was locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running around through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, first I saw blue skies. It turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long, it would appear that everyone has returned. Still, there's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We've got to think positive. And besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone, why is it turned to mouse? We've lost. We have to do our best. We can stop all this group hug nonsense. We need to find out what everyone discovered. There's the transcript. Right, oh, I can't be bothered. Okay, why is it set to have... Oh, whatever. It's using the mouse now instead of the thing, and it's really confusing. You know what? I should save, though. There's another thing I'll look up after the end of the episode. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no strange is a massive understatement. The smell of...
What?
The hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. It's far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But...
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's super awfully awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is not one of us ever heard about something like this happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Sorry.
Yeah!
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front and back. That's kind of what used to be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means there's no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realised something about the layout of the school. Layout. There we go, got the reaction there. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why'd you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? Oh yeah. There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor's the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. There's some locked stairs in the 1st floor though, guys.
But...
But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out. No matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concern is the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be...
If it were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss or tyrant or...
But,
We're not in a horror game though. We're in a horror mystery. It's slightly different. A mystery. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one big thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're probably going to say, but a tool shed? Hey, Byakuya, it seems Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it up or whatever. I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up. Don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this knife. Just played knifey spooning before. Whoa, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. You look identical. Listen, more importantly, now we have a knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
Don't
problem?
want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Well, yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
Just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel so strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
To the chicken coop. There was a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. Exactly 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. How about raw? There's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
There's something in the wood shed. You noticed it too, that pickaxe.
What?
What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond, huh? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar.
it's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Yeah, on the jacket. On the dude's jacket. Where? Oh, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. We're going to make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back when my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
Ah.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I'm going to let you go, because I can save here, see? I've been John Fox on Tunnel John of the West. I have been having a Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.